This is day 162, and today we are looking at how we can apply manual data groupings in a pivot table without editing the source data. So for example, here as you can see, there is section 1, section 2, section 3 here in my pivot table, and in my source data here I don't have section column, so I don't have anything to do section column, section 1, section 2. So what I've done is, for example, in section 1 I've grouped section region 7, region 4, and region 1 into one section. And I've done the same in section 2 where I've grouped region 5 and region 2, and also in section 3. So how can you apply your own manual or optional sections within the pivot table without editing the source data? The question you would ask is, why would you want to do that? For example, you get a pivot table in a report without the source data and you want to manipulate it and be able to group and analyze it. How can you do that without having to go back to the sender of the email or to the person who have shared with you the data and asking them to resend the source data? How can you do that in a pivot table? Okay, so I'll just select here and say insert pivot table existing working paper. Then I'll select here and say okay. So you can see there is region, there is month, there is sales units and sales value. Then from here I can then say okay, let me just minimize here. Okay, so I've minimized it. So I want to group region 1, region 4, and region 7. So I just click Control and select the ones I want to group. Then I go under Pivot Analyze and click here on Group Selection. Then you can see they are now in their own select section. Then I can select, okay, I want to group region 2 and region 3 into group 2. Then I just say, I just click on group selection, and region 5 and region 6 I want to group them into third group. And you can rename these ones and call them whatever you want. But notice here, the moment I start selecting group here, you will see there is another region 2 that is coming up here. So which means that it's just a copy of region here. So that's why it's saying region 2. It's not the same as this region 2 here. So this is how you can group manually your data within a pivot table. So I didn't need this original pivot table for me to be able to group this. I can do it even if I delete the original data. I can go and group my data again. Let's now add another top layer grouping as well. Let me just say insert, under pivot analyze. Then I say group. You can see there is group 4 and I can call it main group. Okay, so you can see I have added an additional group here without the source data. So you don't really need the source data for you to be able to do the grouping. If you have enjoyed my video, please don't forget to like it and also hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when I upload new videos in future. Thank you. Bye-bye.